Alrighty, so we are getting underway here. It's Novak Djokovic versus Andrey Rublev, and it's the first meeting between the two as well. Both have won their opening games. Novak Djokovic beating Casper Ruud and Andrey Rublev dispatching of Stefanos Tsitsipas, who's actually just pulled out of the tournament as well. So he's pulled out of the tournament, and he will be replaced by Cam Norrie, who will play the second match later on today. So Stefanos Tsitsipas has pulled out, so Cam Norrie will face off against Casper Ruud in the evening match today, obviously, and right now, Djokovic and Rublev to battle out, and I guess pretty much secure their qualification really for this semi-final, which will come up soon, both in blue, which the commentators made a good point of that. It looks like most players are in blue. Andrey Rublev looked really good in this first match. Very good serving. Djokovic looked good as well, to be fair, against against Ruud, even. Ruud doing... Look, I mean, Ruud did pretty well in that first set. He had opportunities to take the first set in the tiebreaker. Didn't manage to quite do it. And now, I guess, we'll be looking at it thinking he really would have wished he had, because yes, he's got Cam Norrie, but a completely different player to Stefanos Tsitsipas, very, very different, and they're now going to have to adapt. Well, he's going to have to adapt to it for sure, and we'll see how it plays out. But I personally think that Andrey Rublev is tailor-made for Djokovic in terms of the way that he plays. I think Novak Djokovic has got a very, very good chance of wrapping this up in straight sets. It depends, though. Like, the courts are very, very quick. So if Andrey Rublev manages to get off to a literal flying start, that will put him in a fantastic position. But he will need to start quick out of the blocks, try and take the first set, and then go from there and try and just blow Novak Djokovic off the court. Hope that Djokovic also doesn't have a particularly good match himself, because I just feel like the styles don't match up particularly well. Rublev really, really... forehand heavy, will try and run around that backhand as much as possible, and he'll go out to the backhand of Djokovic, and Djokovic is just so reliable on that backhand side. It's not really the biggest play that you would necessarily utilize against Novak Djokovic. I don't think going out to the backhand side of Djokovic is the best option, honestly. So I think, not a great not a particularly good start for Ruud, obviously. But here we've got the two guys who will be battling out, really, you'd say, for the semi-finals, right? So, and also you've got a poll running as well. So thank you everyone as well who is joining. I do appreciate it. Do get involved in the poll. Most of you, which makes sense, voting for Novak Djokovic. 83% of you so far. If you haven't already as well, please remember to like the video. It helps us out a great deal. And do subscribe to the channel. So we'll see how this pans out. But I think at the moment, it's going to be interesting, isn't it, man? I mean, it's going to be very, very interesting. We're going to see how this one goes. But look, it's going to be great. So Novak Djokovic and Andrey Rublev. Here we go. Like a semi-final match, right? I'm trying to think who goes through, and I reckon it will probably be Novak Djokovic, right? So Novak Djokovic and who else? Novak Djokovic, Medvedev, Zverev, you'd say. And from this group, maybe Rublev? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, we're about to get underway here, and we are getting underway. Novak Djokovic goes into the net with the first serve. So second serve here for the Russian to have a look at. Second serve into the forehand, really good return, deep cross court, then goes backhand cross court. Djokovic goes up the line. Really good forehand from Rublev cross court, dragging Djokovic out, and then puts the ball away into the open court down the line. So love 15. Really good start from Rublev. He needs a lot more of that. If he can continue to play like that, pretty much most points, he'll have a very good, he'll have a very good chance. But he needs to be really tight. Really, really tight in his game. And I'm sure he will be. Oh, fantastic serve from Djokovic out wide on the juice side. and that is 15 all. So the world number one getting off to a pretty standard start, to be fair. A bit tight on the first point, gets his serve firing on the second. Djokovic does love his blue, to be fair, though, in general. Oh, that's a good serve. Was it? It's a slice serve out wide. He does love that short slice serve on the juice side. He's just missed the line, though, so that will be a second serve for Rublev to have a look at. Goes down the middle with the second serve, then backhand into the net, though, from Djokovic. So Djokovic, 15-30 here, and there's an opportunity, there's an early opportunity here for Andrey Rublev to potentially get the early break, which would be a big, big shock, really, to be fair. But in saying that, Casper Ruud did it. He did it against Novak Djokovic. He got the early break, put him in really good position as well, and he definitely had success. It's a big first serve, but crashes into the net, trying to go down the tee, Novak Djokovic. So a second serve here for Rublev to have a look at and potentially open up a break point, which is crucial at this point, really. I mean, you got to accept the gifts when they come. Second serve to the forehand of Rublev, really good into out forehand, and Djokovic on the stretch on the backhand goes wide. So 15-40 here, and a very, very good start from Andrey Rublev. He opens up 2 break points early doors here, and this is the best possible start he could have asked for. It really is. 15-40 here. So Novak Djokovic. Oh, goes out wide. It's a slice of out wide. Misses it, though. So it's a second serve here now for Rublev to have a look at. Interesting. Goes down the middle. Rublev with the backhand in to win. Backhand down the middle from Djokovic. Backhand to backhand. Rublev that opens up the into-out forehand. Really good depth. And then Djokovic tries to go up the line and goes long. So the early break here for Andrey Rublev. And this seems to be a little bit of a habit from Djokovic, just going, really conceding the lead early on. So that's interesting. Love one here. Rublev with the early break. Really big for the Russian. Can he continue? Well, can he consolidate the break here is the biggest thing, right? If he consolidates the break here, he's up and running, 2-love up, and the first set is looking well within reach, but he needs to very much be on the ball 100% here. So let's see if he can continue to do that. As look, I mean, it's a fantastic start. Just good energy from Rublev, hitting the ball very deep. And that's, to be fair, something that we know Djokovic is the king at for the most part. The depth really, I was about to say very good return, but thought it might clip the line, but it's gone long from Djokovic. Good serve from Rublev out wide, dragging Djokovic out wide on the juice side onto his forehand. Good. He needs to put Djokovic in uncomfortable positions. That's what Rublev needs to do. First serve goes into the net, though, so a second serve here for Novak Djokovic to have a look at, and we shall see. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Very good kick on the serve. Good backhand though from Djokovic. Rublev, dragged that one on the slice. And then Djokovic goes up the line with the backhand. Really good backhand. And Rublev goes out with the scamper. I'm not sure, Adil, yet. I'm not sure, buddy. I'm just sticking to the tennis here. I'm taking it one day at a time, so I can't guarantee anything. But yeah, let me know, guys, as well, if you've got any comments on ATP Finals. Obviously, Tsitsipas has withdrawn. Cam Norrie is coming as the alternate, so he'll be playing later on against Ruud. So that's 2 dropouts. Berrettini dropped out. Obviously, Sinner came in, won yesterday. Really impressive. Thank you to those who joined for the watch-along yesterday as well. That was really enjoyable. Sinner played some unbelievable tennis. 15 all here, and Rublev goes down the tee to the backhand of Djokovic, who goes up the middle, into out forehand from Rublev. Backhand to backhand here now. Rublev doesn't want it. Yeah, he doesn't want to get involved in these backhand to backhand exchanges as he goes into the net. As soon as he has the opportunity to slice or go up the line with that backhand, he needs to. He doesn't want to be engaging, or he needs to get round the backhand. But if Djokovic manages to cramp him in that backhand corner and make him hit a lot of backhands, it won't be enjoyable for the Russian. Goes into net with the first serve. So there's an opportunity here. If Djokovic takes this next point, 2 break point opportunities will come up. Oh, he double faults. And the worst possible time to double fault for Andrey Rublev. It's 15-40, and Novak Djokovic looks like he's about to get a potential break here, which would not be ideal by any stretch of the imagination, because he's just done the hard work, got the early break. He needs to consolidate it here. He'll need some big serves. So he tries to find one, but goes long. does Andrey Rublev. So second serve here, and Novak Djokovic just looks like he's hungry, man. He's like, probably really good return, but fantastic backhand down the line from Rublev. Steps in, and he's utilizing the pace of the courts. He knows they're quick, and that really is an advantage to him if he's able to just make his balls, make sure he's not being erratic in his stroke making. He's hitting the ball cleanly enough, though, with good depth. We know he's got power, Rublev. He can cause problems for anyone on these courts. Rublev goes out wide. Very good serve. Comes to... Oh, that's a bad drive volley. He comes forward, but he's in two minds. He almost is going to serve volley there. He comes forward halfway, takes it on the drive volley, and hits it out. He goes wide with a drive volley on the forehand. He'll be disappointed with that, Andrey Rublev. The opportunity to consolidate the break, and he's not taking it. So a break back for Novak Djokovic, and we're back on serve here. Not ideal for the Russian. Needed to be a lot looser on that point. It was too tight, really tight on that, and you could tell. Second serve here for Rublev to have a look at, though. Djokovic out wide to the Rublev forehand, and Rublev just completely mishitting it and just dropping almost at his feet. Djokovic telling the ball boy, come on, come on, come on. So he wants to play quick, interesting. So I think he wants to carry on the momentum here, which is why he's telling the ball boy, come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Normally he's relatively slow in between points, but wants to quicken up a little bit. Good serve out wide from Djokovic, and the return, though, from Rublev goes long, just trying to block it on the backhand side. That's a real weakness of Rublev's, I think, is that backhand. When it's sitting up and it's there to be hit, he'll hit the backhand really clean. But on defensively, it's not very good. He doesn't slice very well on the backhand as well. And to block is not a fantastic defensive shot either. So very much something to work on as Djokovic goes wide with the first serve. So second serve here, Rublev needs to attack this. He does, goes into him with the backhand, really good return. Then volleys. Djokovic can't get there, can he? No, he can't. Really good volley. Much, much better from Andrey Rublev, no doubt. And he'll be happy with that for sure. 30-15. And Novak Djokovic will be thinking, if I take this game, I've just won 2 games in a row. I can take the momentum. He's not serving that well at the start here. I've got an opportunity to go 3-1 up. Rublev needs to try and stop the momentum here. And that, if that means having to take even Djokovic to juice at least, even if it means not getting the break, it's definitely worth the credits in the bank. But it's a fantastic serve from Djokovic down the tee on the ad side. 40-15 to Novak Djokovic, and 2 game points for the world number 1. Goes out wide, very good serve. Very good slice serve from Novak Djokovic. And Rublev can only crash the forehand return into the net. So very impressive from the Serb. And he gets ahead here, but it's still on serve. Can Andrey Rublev also hold serve after a very poor first service game? We're about to find out. Let me know as well what you think in terms of your predictions for the tournament. Not just this match, but who do you think is going to win? Novak Djokovic is obviously, very, very impressive and one of the favourites. Do you think he will win? I don't know. I don't know. Is your honest answer? I don't know. I think he is a impressive player, Novak Djokovic. He's got all the tools, hasn't he? He's got all the tools to succeed here. He loves indoors. He's very good on quick. Actually, look, he's very good on all courts. He's Novak Djokovic, but in general, he is most definitely a fantastic player. No doubt about that. So he won't be too worried at all, Novak Djokovic. What surface it's on, but I think he's probably and potentially the best indoor player actually ever in tennis ever when it comes to the men's side anyway. So a 2-1 here. Novak Djokovic very much in control. Even though it's on serve, he's won 2 games in a row, and I just feel like Rublev needs to get a good start, and he does. He goes 15-love up, so very good from the Russian. He'll need to find a lot of first serves here. He finds a lot of first serves and he'll have a lot of success. But he needs to find those first serves. Needs to be very tight in his game. Not tight as in nervous, but tight in terms of not making many mistakes or errors, making sure he's being calculated with his aggression and putting Djokovic into uncomfortable positions. And that means, I think, potentially having Djokovic on the run on the forehand side, which I think can tend to break down. Very good serve down the tee from Rublev. Good first serve found. And then goes into out, but goes wide with it. So that's an unforced error that he should not be making. He should not be making that at all. Diaka says Noel to win in 2 sets. I agree. That would be my prediction as well. Good serve, though, from Rublev. An ace, 30-15. I agree. I think Rublev played well in the first match, but even though they haven't played before, I feel like the Djokovic will take a bit of time to just adapt to Rublev's game. But as soon as he does, I think it will be a lot easier for Djokovic. He'll solve the Rubik's Cube. That is Rublev. Very good return from Novak Djokovic, and Rublev not being able to do enough with the return. 30 all here. This is crucial, right? Doesn't want to have to save a break point again. He wants to wrap this up to 30, you would expect. Here we go. Goes down the tee. Very good second serve from Rublev. Good kick on it, and Djokovic goes long. You won't see Djokovic miss many second serve returns, so that's good work from Rublev. Very well placed second serve and good kick on that as well. A lot of juice on it. That's what you need. 40-30 and a game point here to keep it on serve. Big serve down the tee, but misses it. Goes into the net, crashes into the net. So another second serve here to look at, and I can't expect Djokovic to miss this one. He doesn't. Good depth cross court on the backhand and goes up the line. Rublev trying to snap the forehand cross court, very flat and goes into the net. So juice. He'll be disappointed with that. Had the opportunity to take the game, got into the rally, need to be more solid behind his ground strokes. Just trying to go for too much. The courts are already quick. You don't need to go for that much there. Yeah. Disappointing for sure. But I agree with you, Dak. I think that the style isn't particularly good from a Rublev point of view. Obviously, we're seeing it played out here, but I think Djokovic, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would say Djokovic in straight sets. So Djokovic goes cross court to the backhand of Rublev, and Rublev's way too cramped and tries to go down the line and goes into the net, dumps that backhand into the net. So it's another breakpoint opportunity here for Djokovic to go this time a break up himself. Advantage here. Rublev very much needing some good serving here. That is a good serve. It's a shorter ball. Rublev steps in. Good forehand cross court. Djokovic surviving in this rally, and the lob goes long. So juice, back to juice. Good stuff from Rublev. This is where, sets and matches are won or lost are these juice games. The long juice games, if you manage to hold here, it's a big hold. You might take a little bit out of you, but it makes a statement and sets a precedent that I'm not going away and I'm going to keep on fighting. Very good serve from Rublev down the tee, and Djokovic goes wide with the return. But if he loses it here, he gets broken early doors, and then Djokovic is thinking, okay, he's just given me everything there, and I managed to break him. So game point here for Rublev. Good serve, very good serve, good return from Djokovic up the line. Very good forehand there from Rublev. Good depth. The depth is very good from the Russian in the rally, and that is what wins him that point. Really good depth, especially on the backhand side as well, cross court. Djokovic trying to change up the line. He's trying to go early up the line, which is something he's done. To be fair, he did that in the first game as well. Something he tends to try and find on the quicker courts. He tries to go up the line a lot early, and I feel like sometimes he gets too trigger happy at times. And he did there. Went up the line, went long. So still on serve, 2 games all. So still up in the air. Rublev's doing well. He's sticking in there, which is what we like. We'll have a look as well at the votes from you guys. 83% to Djokovic. Yeah, pretty solid. Guys, as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to hit the thumbs up button if you don't mind. It's a big thumbs up button for the video. And also do subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Djokovic 15 love up here. And look, I mean, we're not in the business end of the set yet. we're just kind of going through the motions. Good serve out wide from Djokovic. Decent return. What a backhand down the line from Rublev. And the scamper from Djokovic, the scampering forehand to go and defensively slice that into the corner from Djokovic goes long. So 15 all. Rublev will be thinking, let's just get some opportunities here. Any second serves from Djokovic, he needs to be attacking, needs to be getting himself into an attacking position in the rallies, early doors. Djokovic goes out wide to the forehand of Rublev, and again, he completely mishits it. It's almost like he's trying to take too big a cut to the return. Doesn't need to. He generates power relatively easily. Yes, he does go quickly through the ball, but he doesn't need to close the face of the racket so quickly there. Needs to be a bit more composed, Rublev, on the return. That's a couple of miscued returns. Goes out wide, Djokovic, but misses it. And it'll be a second serve here for Rublev to have a look at. Yeah, good from Novak, but very good from Rublev as well. Very good in forehand. Not great direction, but very good depth. And Djokovic then goes long with his own forehand. So 30 all here. And a very intriguing game we have on our hands here because, look, you know, Rublev opens up break points and he's in the business again. So he definitely has a chance here, but he needs to be clinical. Can he push Djokovic? And as I said, he needs to play a very high level to challenge Djokovic in this match. Djokovic goes along with the serve. So it's a second serve here for Rublev to have a look at. Rublev needs to attack it, doesn't he? He needs to really attack this second serve. Second serve down the tee, goes into the body. Rublev gets round onto the forehand, then crunches it into in forehand. Very good defensive work from Djokovic. Oh, and there's a chance there for Rublev to go up the line with the forehand. He tries to, but goes long. So 40-30, and Djokovic will be thinking, thank you for that. A little bit of a gimme on the unforced error because he was pushing him there, Rublev. Interesting. Look at this. Winners on unforced errors. 1 winner for Djokovic, 5 unforced errors, 5 for Rublev, 8 unforced errors. So a little bit of a tentative start for both. A bit, kind of filtered with errors. And that's probably because they haven't played each other before. So they're trying to size each other up as Rublev does very well to go to the backhand corner of Djokovic. And Djokovic, for some reason, he opts to run around the backhand, goes in to win, but whips that forehand with a lot of height long. So juice here now. This is opportunity. Rublev has to keep banging on the door. I think, look, Djokovic takes the first set, and I don't think Rublev has a chance. So if I'm Rublev, I'm just throwing everything at him in this first set. What a serve from Djokovic, though. On the juice side, it's down the tee. Beautiful shape on the serve. And just clipping the line, and Rublev's got no chance. Advantage to Djokovic here to keep it on serve and go 3-2 up in this match. Guys, there's over 12 of you in the chat as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to hit the like button. It's a big thumbs up button if you don't mind. Liking the video really does help us grow the channel. And do subscribe to the channel as well. It really does help us out a great deal. Thank you very much. If you have already liked and subscribed, thank you. You're all legends for doing so. And thank you for joining. I do appreciate it. Get your comments in as well. I'll answer them, and questions and queries. And get your likes and subs in. Thank you. Good second serve from Djokovic. Djokovic clipping the line with a backhand, cross-court backhand to backhand rally. Rublev opens up on the in to out forehand, but very good from Djokovic. Changes up, goes up the line, and Rublev commits too much on that in to out forehand and doesn't move well enough. He drags himself across, trying to get and scamper to that ball, but can't return it in the end. So 3-2, a good hold for Djokovic. Keeps it on serve, and the Serb looks pretty calm. Rublev as well doesn't look too bad. He's thinking, look, I've still got a good chance here. I need to keep on plugging away at Novak Djokovic, and my time will come. Guys, as well, I think we've got a few people liking the video. If you haven't liked the video, please do. It really does help us out a great deal. Thank you very much. It really does help the channel to grow and helps with the algorithm, apparently. And please do subscribe to the channel as well. It really does help us out a great deal. Thank you. I'm interested to see now how this one pans out, because Rublev seems to be having some success against Djokovic, which probably a bit more success than I envisaged early doors here. Obviously, time will tell. Djokovic normally is very much someone who struggles early doors against a new opponent because he's almost calculating the information. He's downloading it, and then he's like, okay, this is what I need to do. And then it's like, right, okay, here we go, impose program Rublev. And then he'll be like, okay, now exactly what to do. And then that's it. He's in auto mode, right? Autopilot. And then he'll destroy the new opponent. Rublev, I feel like, as I said, is pretty much tailor-made for Djokovic, but it's just a case of him adapting to the way that Rublev strikes the ball, for example, his patterns of play, which I'm sure he would have looked at beforehand, but it's something that Djokovic, I guess when you're there, it's about trying to adapt in the moment to it. He's normally very good at that. He's still on serve as well, so he'll be happy with the fact that he's not a breakdown like he was against Rude. Very good return from Djokovic, very good depth, but good from Rublev as well. Good defensive shot, just clipping the line. Good backhand as well. Good depth found from Rublev into in forehand. Djokovic goes up the line with his own forehand, then goes backhand cross court. Rublev doesn't want to be in those rallies. He does not want to be in those backhand-to-backhand rallies. He needs to try and get out of it straight away and also try and utilize a slice. He doesn't slice at all. These courts are so quick, you get a lot more purchase for your slices. Slice low over the net. And because the courts are so quick, it will skip onto the player, onto your opponent. First serve clips the top of the net and goes wide. So love 15 here. Rublev looking for a good second serve. He doesn't want to be love 30 here. Decent second serve, not a fantastic return from Djokovic, just short and middle of the court, and Rublev steps in and crunches the forehand cross court into the open space. 15-0, Djokovic doesn't even bother moving. He's like, look, it's past me. It's just too quick. Rublev has a monster forehand anyway, right in the corner, and the courts are super quick. Guys, we've got over 20 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like the video, smash the thumbs up button if you don't mind, and also do subscribe to the channel. It really does help us to grow. So I do appreciate you guys liking the video and subscribing. Thank you. It does help. You're all legends for doing so. Really good serve from Rublev down the tee. 30-15 here now. Goes out wide to the backhand. Good serve again. Really good depth, though, from Djokovic on the return. Rublev clips the baseline with a forehand, does he? No. The call is out. Very good, though, from Djokovic on that return. I mean, just classic Djokovic. Vintage Djokovic. Really good serve out wide from Rublev onto the backhand side of Djokovic. Djokovic with a beautiful backhand return just inside the baseline. So good with his depth. Really good serve from Rublev. Short return from Djokovic. And then Rublev slices for the approach and puts away the smash. Very good. Djokovic had a chance there to lob Rublev. He looks disappointed that he didn't do better with the lob. And he should, because he read the play nicely. He read the approach forehand into the forehand corner and just didn't have enough on the lob. And Rublev puts away the smash. Very good from Rublev. 40-30. Here an opportunity to go 3-all and keep on serve. Fantastic serving from Rublev. He's really hitting those serves down the tee beautifully. And Djokovic can only scamp. He gets a racket on it, but it goes wide. So 3 games all here. And we are definitely in a competitive match. We'll see how it pans out as we enter the business end of this set. But Rublev's definitely doing himself justice here. Djokovic hasn't quite found his levels yet, and you're just wondering, when he does, is Rublev going to be able to keep up is the main question. I can't envisage Djokovic having a terrible 2 sets. He may not. He may have a set like here where he's up and down. I can't imagine him not getting a feel into the match more than he has already. He definitely will. He definitely will, Djokovic, warm into this match and become a lot harder for Rublev to deal with. Rublev, I think, how he's playing is pretty much where he's at. He can probably play slightly better. Djokovic has got some levels to get through, that's for sure. Guys, as well, thank you very much for tuning in. 40 of you in the chat. Amazing to have so many of you here. I do appreciate it. Do remember to like the video if you don't mind. Helps us out a great deal. The big thumbs up button, and do subscribe to the channel as well. Liking and subscribing really does help us grow. I do appreciate it. Good forehand from Rublev into in. What a forehand in the end from Rublev. Cross court, and Djokovic drags his own forehand out wide. Interesting. First serves 190 miles per hour average speed. On return, though, 80%. So it's not to do with the speed from Djokovic. It's to do with the placement. It's just really good. He has definitely bulked up his serve a little bit. Before, I felt like his serve was slightly slower. Definitely bulked up the serve, and he's hitting his spots. He's going down a tee, hits in the corners, really accurate. And that's a fantastic example. As soon as I said that, he hits a beautiful serve down the tee. Really, really good from Djokovic. Djokovic telling the ball kids, come on, give me the balls, give me the balls. First serves on return, 82% for Djokovic in this match, 43% for Rublev. So almost half. Shows the difference. Rublev served well. It's just the quality of returning is a lot better from Djokovic. And also, to be fair, I think his serving is better than Rublev generally. But Rublev has not had a bad serving day for sure so far. But still, Rublev's there. It's 3-all still on serve. Second serve, and Rublev that kicks up on Rublev, a good return. Very good forehand down the line from Rublev. He's in control here. He really is, and he crunches the in-to-win forehand. And that's what I mean. If he can just manage to, to unleash some of those hammer forehands, they don't have to be so tight to the line, so much in the corner. The courts are so quick, he'll get purchased. Even one of the greatest defenders of history, Djokovic, will have trouble if you are utilizing your weapons correctly and making it difficult and uncomfortable for Djokovic, because these courts are that quick. Rublev said that the quickest courts he's played on this year. 30-all here, and a chance here for Rublev to open up a break point. Big serve from Djokovic. When I say big serve, an incredibly well-placed, accurate serve into the corner from Novak Djokovic. 40-30 here, and a very good way to open up a game point. A true champion, right? That's what true champion does. Hits his spots in the right times. So very good from the Serb. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow. Beautiful shape as well. You can see it on the court level camera. He's just beautiful arc on the ad side, arcing away from the forehand of Rublev into the corner. It's another ace. It's beautiful stuff from Novak Djokovic. Beautiful serving. Really fluid motion. It's such an improvement. It really is. And I'm so impressed with him, genuinely. Beautiful to see. It really, really is. Guys, thank you very much. I've got over 60 of you in the chat. Please do remember to smash the like button if you don't mind. Really does help us out, liking the video. And do subscribe to the channel as well for more streams like this and more tennis content, reviews, analysis, collaborations with other channels, and also interviews. So do like the video and do subscribe to the channel. If you have already liked and subscribed, thank you very much. You're all legends for doing so. And you're also all legends for tuning in and listening and watching. I do appreciate it. Great to have you all on. Do put your comments in the YouTube, if you're on YouTube, or Twitter or Twitch, and I'll bring them up on screen as well and answer your questions or queries. But keep them coming. The poll, let's have a look at the poll. How are we doing here? 88% of you saying Novak Djokovic, so clearly in favor of the world number one, and I don't disagree. Definitely, let's be honest, right? He is most likely going to win this. It's just a question of how. Can Rublev really push him? Rublev has a chance, to be fair, to be very, very difficult for Novak to deal with. If he can just continue to pound away at Djokovic, making sure that he's playing consistently, he's not... If I'm Andrey Rublev, I'm not thinking, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start getting to backhand exchanges. I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing, which is trying to open up my forehand and take the ball early, try and give Djokovic as little time as possible and serve well, as I have been doing. And if I can just improve my returning a bit, make sure that I'm definitely on the second serves, getting a lot of purchase, then fantastic. But I should be, in positive positions there. Oh my, what a backhand from Rublev up the line. Beautiful backhand down the line. And to be fair, the backhand from Rublev down the line is incredible here. He started off with a pretty shaky one, then it was forehand to forehand exchange. Djokovic gets a pretty fortunate net cord, which, to be fair, I say fortunate, but it probably sat up for Rublev. And Rublev crunches through the backhand down the line. Rublev trying to find the line with the serve, but missing. So second serve here for Novak to have a look at. Surely Novak will step in here. And he does inside the baseline. Oh, what a return from Novak Djokovic. Crunches that forehand into out for a return winner. Guys, over 70 in the chat. Please do remember to smash the like button. Smash the thumbs up button, please, on the video. It's free, it's quick, it's easy. Please do like the video. Really does help us out. And do subscribe to the channel as well for more content. And click the notification bell. Please do like and subscribe. Helps us out a great deal to grow. And with the algorithm, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. 15 all here in a second serve here for Novak Djokovic to have a look at. He'll step in again. No, he doesn't this time. He takes a step back, knows I think the bigger kick serve's coming. Really intelligent tennis from one of the best thinkers in the game, Djokovic. And Rublev makes the mistake, goes long with the backhand of his own. So 15-30, and Andrey Rublev very much under pressure here. Oh, good serve from Rublev, and Djokovic almost getting that over as a slicing that, trying to slice it into the backhand of Rublev, but slicing into the net. So very good from Rublev. Good big serving from the Russian, doing extremely well there. 30 all though, a big opportunity here for Novak to open up a break point. Oh, it just goes wide, Rublev, with the serve down the tee. Really crunched that first serve. Close, but not close enough. Second serve goes down the middle. Djokovic goes up the line with a forehand return, then goes into him with a forehand slice from Rublev down the middle. Then a backhand cross court, but he goes wide with the backhand. So breakpoint opportunity here for Novak Djokovic. He's got a breakpoint opportunity. This is the business end of this set. He breaks here. He goes 5-3 up, and then he'll be serving for the set if he takes this break. So Rublev needs to step it up now. Otherwise, I tell you what, this set is pretty much done and dusted, and then I don't see how he comes back from being a set to love down, honestly. Good serve from Rublev, very good return from Djokovic. He's very far back, but he's hanging in there. It's a volley. It's not a very... Oh, it's a poor volley from Andrey Rublev. He comes to the net. It's probably the right option, but he doesn't do well enough with a drop volley. He barely gets enough on that volley, and he just loops up and sits up for Djokovic, and he crunches a backhand pass, cross court. He gets the break, 5-3, and Novak Djokovic will now serve for the set. And I tell you what, it looked like it was pretty even going until that point. I just think very, very poor from Andrey Rublev, honestly, there. And very good from Novak Djokovic. Just stuck in there, kept on chipping away, as he does, one of the best returners ever. And it definitely showed. Really impressive stuff from Novak. 5-3 here. And now serving for the set. Surely, you know, he wins this set. I just don't see how Rublev comes back, because I just feel like Rublev, right? He'll be thinking, look, I need to come up from a set to love down. Djokovic is so good in front. I think he's only lost one match when he's been a set up this year. And that was against Zverev at the Olympics. So he hasn't lost anyone. What a forehand, though. Has he made that? No, he hasn't. Oh, he's just gone wide. It's a very good forehand. He's crunched it, Andrey Rublev, but it's gone wide. So Djokovic has only lost one match when he's been a set up. When he's won the first set, he's always gone to win, apart from the one match. And that match is the Olympics. That semi-final against Zverev, where he was a set and a break up, and Zverev came back. So Novak Djokovic is a fantastic front runner, one of the best in the business. Beautiful serve down the tee from Djokovic, 30 love. He's cantering to the first set here. And what looked like it would be quite close, Novak Djokovic is making it look easy. He's making it look very, very easy here. He really is. 5-3 and 30 love up here, and 2 points away from securing this first set. Good from Djokovic out wide. Decent return from Rublev as well. Better from Rublev. Good depth on the backhand cross court. Goes cross court with his forehand. And then goes into the net with the backhand. Rublev just making too many mistakes. And you can't afford to against Djokovic. If he's going to stay in the rallies longer like he's doing at the moment, Rublev, he needs to keep on hammering away. And that's the harsh reality of playing Novak Djokovic. He's just that good. He really is just that good. 40 love here. And Novak Djokovic, 1 point away now. He's got 3 set points. Oh, and he seals it with a beautiful ace out wide. And I'll tell you what, that's pretty much indicative of how this set has gone. Really good serving from Novak Djokovic, and Rublev just not returning quite well enough, but there's nothing he could have done with that last one. That was a beautiful serve out wide. Really, really impressive. Unbelievable start from Novak Djokovic. In the end, anyway, it was nip and tuck at the start, but as soon as you get into the business end, Novak Djokovic takes the first set. And that's what he's done in so many of his wins over the years. When it comes to the crunch moments, Novak Djokovic is clutch, and that's exactly what he's done here. There's so many matches, so many Grand Slams recently where he hasn't played his A level, but that's because he hasn't needed to. He's played well enough to stick with these guys, and when it's come to the important moments, he ramps it up. He makes sure he gets through those points, and that's exactly what he's just done here. Let's look at the stats for the set then. 7 aces, really impressive from Novak. 3 aces for Rublev, 1 double fault, none for Novak. First serve percentage relatively low for both. I mean, 57% isn't ideal, but look at the first serve points won. 88%. Djokovic has only lost 2 points behind his first serve. That's a huge difference compared to Rublev at 63%. He's lost 6 points behind his first serve. They've made the same amount of first serves, so that kind of, you can see a really good comparison there. Same with second serves, 12 serves made each, and 33% for both. So clearly the second serve, not the most useful weapon, and it won't be, because really that's your fallback, really, and to try and get into a neutral point. If you can get into a positive point in the rally straight away, then you will. But it's difficult because people return so aggressively against the second serves nowadays. Breakpoint saved, 2 out of 4 for Rublev, and Djokovic had 1 breakpoint that he didn't manage to save early doors. In terms of first, look at the return points. So 13% for Rublev, 38% for Djokovic, big difference. And winners on unforced errors, 9 for Djokovic, so really impressive. 6 unforced errors, so more winners than unforced errors, always a good sign. Rublev on the other end of the spectrum, 10 winners and 14 unforced errors, so not ideal whatsoever. Guys, we've got over 70 of you in the chat as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to smash the like button, please. It's a big thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Really does help us out a great deal. Thank you very much. Liking and subscribing helps us with the algorithm and helps us to grow the channel. So if you don't mind, it really does help liking and subscribing. And do click the notification bell as well to get alerted to all the new videos. Right, we're at the start of the first set here. Backhand to backhand. Here, Rublev goes up the line. What a backhand. I think he's made it. I think he's made that. No, he hasn't. He's gone long. Wow. I thought he clipped the line there. That is, yeah, that's crazy. Love 15. So Andrey Rublev, love 15 here. Goes to the backhand of Djokovic. Djokovic goes deep with the backhand. Good forehand from Rublev, cross court, then goes into out with it. Djokovic going into the backhand corner, into out from Rublev. And Djokovic goes backhand into the net. Very, very good. Yeah, very good from Rublev there. Much better from the Russian. He'll need to do that. He'll need to rush Djokovic, and he can do that on these courts. He just needs to utilize his weapons, and he does there. Very good serve down the tee. He's going to have to serve like that, to be fair, for 2 sets if he's going to have a chance in this match. He's going to have to serve right in the corners. That was a good start, 30-15. And he's got a chance here to just get on the board, Rublev, and get a start. Very good from Rublev out wide to the backhand side. It's a shorter return from Djokovic. He steps in, goes into out, goes early with the forehand, goes behind Djokovic. Very good, 40-15. Much, much better from Andrey Rublev. So second serve for Djokovic to have a look at. So down the middle goes Djokovic, then goes up the line with the backhand, and Rublev goes wide with the forehand. So 40-30 here. Rublev, I mean, Rublev looks good, doesn't he? Looks good. Oh, beautiful serve down the tee from Rublev. Down the middle goes Djokovic. Good depth. Backhand to backhand here. But Djokovic on the defensive. He's a foot behind the baseline. Now Rublev is, though, we're back to a neutral rally. Really good from Rublev. Just changing direction with the backhand. Going up the line. And Djokovic can only go into the net. So he gets the... he gets on the board early here, Rublev. Keeping on serve. And look at this in terms of Djokovic first serve contact points. The groupings are incredible. Really impressive from Novak. Really, really good. That means his toss is fantastic. And his contact points, Beautiful. Really, really good. Clearly just such a fluid motion, like genuinely. Such a fluid motion. It's great to watch. It really is great to watch. And when people are serving well, for the most part, it just looks beautiful. It really does. Guys, as well, there's over 70 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Actually, nearly 80 of you in the chat, actually. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to smash the like button if you don't mind. Really does help us out liking the video. And do also subscribe to the channel as well. Really does help us out a great deal and helps us to grow. So thank you for liking and subscribing if you have done so already. You are all legends. Slice from Rublev to the backhand side. Djokovic, it's a lob. I think he's gone long. So decent play from Rublev. They got a bit fortunate. The slice approach wasn't fantastic there. Got away with it a little bit. Djokovic looks a little bit disappointed, and he will do because he nearly managed to lob Rublev there. It was a good opportunity to as well. Right, love 15 here. Good serve, though, from Djokovic down the tee. Beautiful serve. Rublev can only block that on the forehand into the net. So 15 all here. 86% of you saying Djokovic to win, which is understandable. He's a setup here, and no need to worry whatsoever for Novak Djokovic fans at the moment anyway. Rublev playing pretty well, but Djokovic definitely equal to it. Good serve out wide. Very good. And Rublev clips the top of the net and it stays on his side. He looks at his box. He can't believe it. His coach, his team has got looking like this. And they just they almost don't want to watch, I think. It's really, really funny to watch. 30-15. Novak Djokovic. He can wrap this up, I guess the early break here. He just needs to serve like he has been doing. And then if he manages to, look, it's just a matter of time until Andrey Rublev. I doubt Rublev will be able to keep up this type of serving for the whole set. We'll see. He could be able to. He served quite well in that last match, to be fair. Then we've got a match on our hands, but he'll need to keep it competitive. Really good from Djokovic. Bloody hell. What a serve down the tee. It's just so accurate. His spot serving is just phenomenal, Djokovic, now. It wasn't a weapon whatsoever. Since the Australian Open earlier this year, it has been so good. So good. On again. Beautiful. Rublev tries to read the serve. He goes, he's looking for the one down the tee, and he misreads it completely. Djokovic goes out wide and completely fools him. Beautiful ace out wide from Djokovic. Just looks so fluid in his serve. And it's good to watch. It really is from Novak Djokovic when he's serving like that. Rublev trying to go out wide, crunches the serve into the net. So second serve here for Novak to have a look at. Goes into the forehand, backhand to backhand here now. Yeah, really good from Rublev, crunching. What a backhand from both players. Fantastic depth in the cross-court rally. Good depth from Djokovic on the slice. Changing it up short, though, from Djokovic. Then slices short on purpose. Tries to lob Rublev. Has he got it? Has he got... Oh, he has. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a drop shot. He just sucks Rublev in and says, come on, then. Come on. Come on. You're going to come and get it? You're going to come and get it? Yeah, you are. And he's just played with Rublev in that point. Made him come and get the drop shot and then just lobbed him with a beautiful lob over his... It's just beautiful. It's genuinely beautiful to watch. Fantastic skill on show from Novak Djokovic there. Oh, really good serve. Drive volley. Oh, what is Rublev doing? It's a drive volley from Rublev, and Djokovic gets it back, and he's hit it straight at Rublev, and Rublev thinks it's going long, and it's so in. It's gone in by like a foot. I don't know why he's left that. That's a really bad leave. Oh, dear. Bad judgment from Rublev. But he makes up for it with a fantastic ace out wide on the juice side. Very good short slice serve from Rublev for an ace. So 15-30 here. Good serve down the tee from Rublev. Short return from Djokovic into in. Sorry, even forehand to forehand exchange. Really good depth from Djokovic down the line. Then goes cross court. Again, really good depth. Shorter though. Rublev steps in with the backhand down the line. Then crunches the forehand on the drive. Cross court. And Rublev did really well to stick in that rally because he was on the back foot. He was getting pushed back. Then he managed to stick with Djokovic in the backhand to backhand rally. And what that meant is Djokovic in the end went a bit shorter with the backhand cross court. I think Djokovic actually tried to find more of an angle. He didn't quite find the angle. It was just a bit shorter than he wanted. And Rublev stepped in and crunched the backhand down the line. And it set up the point really nicely. So well played by the Russian for sure. Djokovic looking disappointed, and he will do because wins that point. And it's 15-14. He's got 2 break point opportunities. 30 all here. Rublev goes into the body of Djokovic. Djokovic goes long with the backhand return. So 40-30 here for Andrey Rublev. Game point really crucial, right, for him to win this game. It really is. And he goes an early break down here, and it's all downhill for sure. Oh, goes down the tee. I think he's just missed that. He might have caught the outside of the line if he has made it. I'm just going to check it. Just having a look. And it's in. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It is out by literally this much. It's a couple of millimeters. It's a great call by the linesman. It really is. Wow. Rublev doesn't look happy about it. I wouldn't either, to be fair. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Oh, it's really good depth. And Rublev doesn't sort out his feet quick enough. And he goes wide with the in-to-win forehand. Bad mistake there from Rublev. And it costs him because he's now back to juice. Not ideal. Not ideal. Guys, there's over 70 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please remember to smash the like button. Only 11 likes, guys. Keep the likes coming. Let's get up to 50 likes, please. Do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Really does help us out. And obviously, you'll get alerted to all the streams that we do for tennis on the channel. Also, reviews, analysis, and other collabs with channels like Gil Gross and The Slice, and interviews with tennis players. So do get involved by subscribing and hit the notification bell as well to get alerted to all new videos. Thank you, you legends. Fantastic forehand from Rublev cross court, then fantastic driving forehand on the up. But oh, wow. What defense from Novak Djokovic. That is absolutely phenomenal. What a backhand from Djokovic. He reads the Rublev into out drive forehand. He gets across there, Djokovic, and it's an unbelievable backhand. Defensive backhand on the stretch. The first, it's just unbelievable defense. He's basically doing the splits for the last 2 shots, and he manages to win the point, and it's just incredible. It's a defensive slice on the forehand side, then gets across there, manages to hit the backhand on the split, and it's just beautiful. It really is from Novak Djokovic, and he roars to the crowd. Beautiful stuff from, it's just, yeah, it's poetry in motion. The movement, the defense from Novak Djokovic, they're really impressive, and he opens up a break point, and this is the crucial, that could have been a crucial point. Good return from Djokovic cross court, shorter backhand, even cross court. Oh, Rublev tries to go up the line, which is probably the right option, but he misses it. He goes wide, so Novak Djokovic gets the break. He's 2-1 up here. And Novak Djokovic will be thinking, I am so glad I busted a gut and made those 2 fantastic defensive gets in that penultimate point, because it set up the break point and he's ended up taking the game. Well on his way here, Djokovic, to another win and pretty much consolidating his position in the semi-finals. Guys, as well, thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please do remember to smash the like button if you haven't already. It really does help us out a great deal. And do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate you all legends for doing so. But yeah, do like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much. Helps us out a great deal. If you have already liked and subscribed, thank you. William Green says, do you think Tsitsipas could have over 10 aces against Rude? So Tsitsipas has actually pulled out, William. So he's pulled out due to injury. So Cam Norrie is playing. He's a second alternate. Obviously, yesterday, Berrettini pulled out. Sinner came in, played against a catch, played really well, won in straight sets. Today, Tsitsipas has pulled out. So it will be Cam Norrie to play Casper Ruud at 8 p.m. UK time. So yeah, I mean, Cam Norrie probably won't be hitting many aces against Casper Ruud, you'd imagine, but I think it will be an entertaining match because I think the styles gel quite well. And obviously, I think it was Casper Ruud beat Cam Norrie at San Diego, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so that's quite a good matchup, actually. It really is. 87% of you as well saying Djokovic to win here. Yeah. I mean, he's well on his way. Setting a break up, unless Rublev does what Zverev did in the Olympics. This is probably and virtually done, really, to be fair. (2-1) here as well. I'm thinking, do we have? So Djokovic will probably looks like he's going to go through. He wins this, he's pretty much through. I think he's confirmed, actually. Who else is in this group? So it's between Rublev, really, and whoever wins later on out of Ruud and Cam Norrie, because whoever wins that, whoever wins that, right, then has to play Rublev, and that's a shootout for the second spot, you would imagine. I think that's pretty much the case. And then the other group, Medvedev, and then I think probably Zverev. Medvedev's won 2 matches. Zverev won 1, lost 1, obviously, to Medvedev. Very good serve from Djokovic, and Rublev slices that long. So this now looks like just a matter of time until he gets over the finish line here, Djokovic, and he'll just go through the gears, you'd imagine, into cruise control here. Djokovic goes down the tee. Forehand from Rublev goes long. Very good serving from Novak Djokovic. Very good. 30 love. He's just hit his spots beautifully today. He really has. Williams says, Djokovic is a madman. 100 aces over 8 games. A true world number one. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the courts are very quick, so you'll see more aces than usual, but he's served very, very well. The first set percentage hasn't been as high as maybe he would have liked in the matches. Really good, though, from Djokovic out wide. Rublev goes cross court, and then Rublev just not. He's struggling a little bit here. 40 love, and Novak Djokovic looking very, very comfortable here now. After that first set where they're going toe to toe, it looked like Rublev could potentially create some problems for Djokovic. But at the moment, he just sorted it. When I said he'll take him a little bit of time to adjust, and once he's adjusted, that's it. Game, right? As in he'll adapt, and he'll once he's used to Rublev, that's it. He's computed it, and he then executes it, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's clinical. Mariana Single says Djokovic. Yeah, Djokovic looks like he's going to win here. He's 3-1 up. Very good serve, and Rublev goes wide. So 3-1, and Rublev's going to have to find something special here to stay in it. The crowd will be wanting him to at least make Djokovic serve for the set anyway. So they'll be wanting him to hold serve here. He's only 1 breakdown, but the issue is he's a set and a breakdown. But he's going to have to find something special to take the set as well, I think. Really good serving from Rublev. Very good. 30 love here for the Russian. Goes down the tee, and Djokovic can only miscue that forehand wide. Trying to go down the tee again. He loves that serve down the tee, Rublev. That's his go-to, I think. He does like that. Obviously, if you hit that cleanly and well down the tee, you've got a lot less time as a returner. So Djokovic goes very deep with the forehand, and Rublev crunches again the net cord, and it drops onto his side yet again. Luck not on his side there, that's for sure. 30-15. Rublev going out wide, beautiful serve, comes to the net. Yeah, fantastic drive volley into the open space. Really impressive from Andrey Rublev. 40-15. Very, very good. 85% of you saying Djokovic to win. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty... I'm sure that will continue to increase, that poll. Clips top of the net with a serve, but goes long. So 40-15, but this has been a good service game so far for Rublev. Needs to continue. Yeah, good again. Into the body of Djokovic. Oh, and wow. What a slice from Rublev. Just slices it down the line for a winner. Don't see many of those. That's a beautiful shot. So he holds there, keeps it to just a break. Guys, there's like 70 of you in the chat or more. Thank you very much to you guys for tuning in. Firstly, I do appreciate it. Great to have you all on. Please do remember to smash the like button if you haven't already. It's a big thumbs up button if you don't know. Helps out a great deal. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel as well. Really does help us out a great deal. We are growing, so any help towards that is greatly appreciated. And click the notification bell as well to get alerted to all the new videos. And if you have already liked and subscribed, thank you. I appreciate it. You're all legends for doing so. And just thank you for tuning in. Right, so just showing the replay. That's such a good slice. Look at that. I think it's actually a defensive slice down the line. I didn't mean to quite hit it that well. I think there's a little apology. Yeah, there's a little apology there from Rublev, which means he didn't mean it. It's interesting. Rublev's second serve placement, predominantly to the backhand, which you'd expect. Especially on the juice side, he's done very well. 80% to the backhand side. On the ad side, he struggled a little bit more to get round that serve, which is natural as a right-hander. It is a bit harder. Although you say that, it shouldn't be, actually. It should be slightly easier to go to the backhand from that ad side. But he's mainly gone to the body. I mean, he's probably shaping the ball kind of away from the right-hander with a natural shape of the serve. That's the only issue. That it might happen. But then that's the same, really, on the juice side as well, to be fair. So that's an interesting graphic. I would expect it to be the other way around, but clearly has a lot more success going down the tee, which is interesting. To the backhand on the juice side. Very intriguing. Good serve from Djokovic down the tee. Good, decent return as well from Rublev. Very good backhand on the line. Wins Sarati, forehand. What a forehand on the line from Rublev. Comes to the net. And, he's missed it. Has he missed it? Oh, he's missed it. I can't believe that. How has he missed it? It's a very short ball from Djokovic. Very good get, by the way, from Djokovic. But it's sat up. It's there for hitting from Rublev. Rublev goes into out with the forehand and misses it. It's a bad miss. 21 on 4 serves for Rublev so far. That's a lot. That's a lot. Needs to be doing better there. For sure. Djokovic clips the top of the net and goes long. So 15 love. Second serve. Good return. And, okay, Djokovic goes long with the forehand. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I say very interesting. It's not that interesting, is it, really? 15 all here, though. Just thinking, what can Rublev do? Or is it game over? Is the issue, isn't it? That's the thing. Can he come back from it? He needs Djokovic to start serving worse, for one. He needs to continue serving well. He also needs Djokovic to start making more mistakes and not making as many balls. And he needs to cut out his unforced errors. So really simple, really, to be fair, if you think about it, for Rublev to win. Into the body by Djokovic. Rublev, good forehand. Then, so into out forehand from Rublev. Goes along with it, though. Goes long. So 30-15. Now that Djokovic will be happy about that error, because really it was there. It was there for Rublev. He'll be disappointed. That's an opportunity to go 15-30 up and then, potentially open up break points, which then gives him the chance to break back. So he needs to be really switched on for this next point at 30-15. Goes out wide. Oh, it's beautiful from Djokovic. Really good serve. This is what I mean, right? In the past, maybe 3-4 years back, he didn't have that option really to just go, okay, I'm 30-15 up here. I want to try and make sure that I get to 40-15. Do I have the ability to hit that ace out wide? Probably not on the ad side, but now I do. And then he does exactly the same again on the juice side. How many times have we seen back-to-back aces from Djokovic in this match? Multiple times. And it breaks the rhythm as a returner. And also it definitely lowers your confidence. But it boosts your confidence as the player who's doing it, obviously. But as a returner, you're like, fantastic. Like, especially if you're You know, if you're 30 love up and then he hits 2 serves, or it's 30 all and then he hits 2 serves, that's it, right? And you're thinking, I was just in this game. Good serve from Rublev down the tee, wins the rally though, backhand to backhand, then changes it. Djokovic goes up the line with the backhand. Really good depth. Is it from Rublev? No, just goes long down the middle there. Bit too much power, love 15. He's just going a little bit off the boil here, Andrey Rublev. He's got a little bit off the boil. The serve he's still making. He's still making the first serve, just not quite in the corners. He's hitting it cleanly, but it's kind of a little bit, yeah, it's not quite in the corners. That was better. That's better from him. Out wide on the ad side, and Djokovic can only block that wide. It's for unreturnable serve. So basically, he needs a few more aces, clean aces, and unreturned serves. Has he made it there? Nearly. He's gone for a little bit more there, and he should. Just missed the line there. Very close, to be fair. Second serve from Rublev. Djokovic going into him with the backhand, then goes what a forehand down the line. And again, this time goes cross-court. Djokovic, slice from Rublev. He's on the back foot here. Djokovic comes to the net. Oh, it's an unbelievable volley. Oh, it's such a good volley. He's leaped there, Djokovic, and managed to just balance that volley over the net. It's such a good volley. Really impressive from Novak Djokovic. Really, really impressive. Thing is, that's the difference, right? It's that class, that touch of class is just, he's got it. And Djokovic has got different layers to his game. These guys need to do really well in their kind of their one style of play and play incredibly well, and then hope that Djokovic just has a really bad day for the most part. Especially on these courts, they're quick, it's indoors. Yeah, he loves it. He loves every service, to be honest with you. Backhand to backhand, and then into win from Djokovic, clips the baseline, goes cross-court with the backhand, and we're into the backhand exchange. Forget it, get out of there, Rublev. That's better. Yeah, goes into out, crunches to the backhand. Oh, and then his feet, he's not sorting out his feet well enough. He really is not. He goes into him with the forehand and goes long. It's just not good from Rublev whatsoever. Really, really poor. Really poor from Rublev. Oh, and Djokovic gets the break. Oh, it's double break, so it's pretty much game over. 5-2, and he'll be serving for the match and the set here, Novak Djokovic. Rublev just making too many mistakes, and Djokovic is, I guess, forcing those mistakes out of him. It's a decent return from Djokovic cross-court. Rublev, though, I mean, he should do better there. He just crunched that forehand into the net. I mean, it's not a good forehand whatsoever. Djokovic now, though, serving for the set and very much in control here. He's just said, look, I haven't played you before. Take my time at the start, get adapted to your style of play. Once I'm adapted, that's it. I execute my game plan, and you don't have a chance. And that's pretty much what's happened here today, to be fair. It's been a systematic breaking down of Rublev. And Rublev hasn't played that badly. I think he served very well. There's been some good points. Yes, too many unforced errors, but I think the issue is that when you have someone like Djokovic who's making you play one or two extra shots than you're used to playing against most people, it's natural you'll make more unforced errors. I think he's probably made more than he should have proportionally. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. So 5-2 here. All right, let's see. Let's see. I reckon we'll see at least 2 aces in this game. That's my prediction. 5-2 up, 7 for the match. Here we go. Oh, there you go. Ace number 1. I said at least 2 aces. Starts off with an ace out wide on the juice side. Classic. Oh, I just love it. thing is, he's serving so accurately, hits the spots, and that's you got no chance. Absolutely no chance when they're this quick, the courts as well. Oh, that's good from Rublev. Good return down the middle. Sorry, down the line on the backhand side. And Djokovic just off balance, hitting that forehand long. 15 all. Katica Vidanovic says stay home. Yeah, stay home indeed. Thank you for joining. Thank you to all of you as well for tuning in. Please do remember to smash the like button if you don't mind. Really does help us out. Hit the thumbs up button. I do appreciate it. If you have done so, thank you. As Djokovic goes, oh, wow. He goes out wide, and Rublev absolutely crunches the forehand down the line for a return win. A beautiful return. What a return. But yeah, please do remember to like the video if you don't mind. Really does help us out. And if you have done so, thank you. And please do subscribe as well. Subscribing helps us out hugely. If you subscribe to the channel, it's free, doesn't cost you anything. And yeah, thank you. I do appreciate it. For those who have subscribed, thank you. You're all legends for doing so. Fantastic. Ace number 2. Really good from Djokovic out wide on the ad side and goes to the backhand side. Rublev doesn't get anywhere near it. 30 all. And Novak Djokovic, there we go. Serb gets out of trouble. Tries to go down the tee this time. Just missing it. So second serve here now for Rublev to have a look at. Crucial point, right, for Rublev to stay in this game now. Second serve into Rublev's backhand, goes down the middle, does Rublev, then tries to go up the line, goes into the net. He's just too cramped on that backhand. He just looks so cramped on the backhand side. I don't know what it is. He just looks so cramped. He really does. Right, 40-30, a match point here for Novak Djokovic. And he is looking, he wins this, and I'm pretty sure that's it. He consolidates his place in the semi-finals. Oh, beautiful. What an ace. That's ace number 3. Goes out wide with the serve to the backhand side. Is 6-3, 6-2, and he's systematically broken Andrey Rublev down. It's a very, very impressive performance from Novak Djokovic. His first meeting against Andrey Rublev. And like he has with pretty much everyone on tour, he's got a favorable head-to-head. And he started it off here with a victory against the Russian. The young Russian looked like pretty good early doors. And he was keeping up with Novak Djokovic. And to be fair, it looked like he could potentially have a chance in that first set. But as soon as Djokovic took over, got that break at 4-3 to then go 5-3 up, that was it. And then from there on, it was all Djokovic. Beautiful performance and really impressive from the Serb. Let's have a look at the set 2 stats. So 7 aces and 3 for Rublev. First serve percentage 75% for Novak, really high in that second set, 50% for Rublev. Look at first serve points won, really impressive on 87%, 75% for Rublev, which is good as well. But second serve points won drastically improved in the second set. Put a bit more on the second serve and also just backed it up better. And then look at that. Winners unforced errors. Only one unforced error from Djokovic. Almost flawless set of tennis from the Serb. Beautiful. One unforced error. That's it. That is so impressive from Novak Djokovic. It really is. Nenad says, Nole. Yeah, he's looking good, man. He's looking good. 8 winners for Novak Djokovic and 1 unforced error. For Rublev, 9 winners and 12 unforced errors. So extremely impressive stuff from Novak. Rublev will be disappointed to have more, unforced errors than winners. And if we look at it from the match on a whole, first serve percentage 65% for Novak. And then just look, he's bested Rublev in every single department. Look at this. Aces, double faults. First serve percentage, first serve points won, second serve points won, break points saved, first return points won, yep. Second serve return points, yep. Winners, I mean, that's the only one, but look at the difference, right? 17 winners compared to 7 unforced errors, only 1 in that second set. 19 winners for Rublev compared to 26 unforced errors. There's a huge disparity there, and that makes a huge difference. It really does. Andrey Rublev will be disappointed, and he should be, because he should have given a slightly better showing of himself. But Novak Djokovic was very impressive. Let's not take anything away from that. He was very, very good for sure. Guys, as well, thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate your support and for just listening and watching. Really do appreciate it. Amazing to have you all on. Please do remember to smash the like button if you don't mind. Really does help out the channel a lot. We are growing, and it helps get this video out there and helps us to grow and helps with the algorithm. And also, if you don't mind, please do subscribe to the channel. It's a big red button that says subscribe. It's free, it's quick, doesn't cost you anything. And that really does help us more than anything, the subscriber base. Getting as many subscribers as possible helps the channel to grow, and it'll get you guys the best content possible. And if you subscribe, and also if you click the notification bell, you will then get notified of all the new videos that we upload. And we'll be doing a lot more videos in terms of the ATP Finals. And also we will be doing potentially the WTA Finals tonight. And on top of that, to just top it all off, we will also be doing awards for the channel. So Quality Shot Awards, which is our annual awards for tennis, which we'll be doing as a discussion with probably other channels. We do collaborations with people like Gil Gross and The Slice, and we're trying to get other people on as well, other channels. And on top of that, we have also done stuff with players. So we've had WTA player Jamie Lobon, who played in the US Open recently. So do check out that interview. It's under the playlist Tennis Interviews. And that we had that one recently, so we're looking to get more people on. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please, as I said, do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a great deal. It really, really does. I can't stress it enough. I know I bang on about it, but without you guys, right, without your guys' support, we can't then function as well as we could. So your guys' support is really integral to us doing well. So if you did like the stream, if you do like the content, please do like the video. Please do subscribe and support us. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, but it helps us out a great deal with the algorithm, with YouTube, pushing our channel and videos. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, and I'll see you potentially later for the WTA Finals, actually. So thank you very much.